of the day.
Okay, chat. We got TYL on defense, we got EDG on attack, and dude, a Boncar C default. That's nice. That's good with this comp. What are they going for? Yoru ult early? No, it doesn't look like it's Sova ult early, I guess. Neon ult. Honestly, with how good people are at Neon, I'm so fine for a Neon ult early. Priority.
Okay, I'm gonna have so many voice cracks today. You can already tell me as well. I've got to find my moments of insult where I can. And started early today.
Although, so I will say, whilst we've got this lull in the first pistol round, we do have that concept.
Kang wants to opsies on Yoru.
Right?
I mean,
we've
dude.
Yes.
Again,
Kang
Yoru makes so much sense. It's just if they can get to a good level with it.
Is that little bit of a switch? Chichu though opening it up.
This is the thing that's been like weird all year for these teams. Honestly, it's been weird all year for multiple teams that have like a insane jet main. Like they had to get good at Yoru this year.
They're gonna try crunch on this and actually Ninebody, if they don't get
that's a nice crunch. In reaction, we push up over towards short, and Sova is watching that angle. But why is he acting like he didn't see him? Why is he acting like he didn't see him, but he was on his minimap? Why is he acting like he didn't see this guy? The hell? That was so weird.
This shot good. Genie 7 though, the Neon gets the second in those scales. Clean for it in short. The paranoia comes on through.
And they didn't expect the second guy in shorts. Time done. What a shocker of a pistol round from EDG. Where are they? Where is everyone? Why is my Omen still in spawn? Goalpost Malone with the 11 months. Appreciate the prime. Thank you so much. Come on, China man. Don't give me this today.
Just very well played there.
Yeah, and despite the fact that Chichu opened it up nice and clean, as we had the push over towards A, short wasn't checked, and there were two people down there. Yo-Yo spotted.
What on earth was this, guys?
From C and from B.
Just a shocking round.
And then yeah, immediately shut down.
Okay.
Pistols so far, not incredible, but they are better than
EDG's. They got a couple of sheriffs. Couple of sheriffs. Everyone's buying. Maybe a little light. We'll see. They're allowed one death, maybe two deaths.
Full force over here, but they're just
wouldn't mind this being a marshal, but here we are.
To start with, EDG, Kang, he's got that sheriff, so expect.
I will say, EDG though, just making sure that they bonk C default every single time. We're making sure we get that Neon ult online as early as possible.
A little bit messy, going 1-for-1.
Oh, it's a close range duel, man. I don't know about that one. Yeah, I think if you tuck in a little bit there, it might be a little better. I get you out of Stinger, but my goodness.
Yeah, Kang's
it's a great shot.
He did get one. Oh, the shock dart kill onto Chichu. But this retake, it's still going to be so difficult as the guns, like you said, are being picked up.
I mean, there's a lot of low HPs. Sword should clean this up. It's a great Omen Flash. It's like back-to-back nice Omen Flash right now.
Robot round the side is going to tag up a couple of these players. Nobody with
well,
first, and look at that.
From one shocker to another shocker. It's nice. It's nicely done from EDG. I said the buy was a little bit light. I would probably like to see a Marshall. Would have been a nice easy round for them, but it's China, and at the moment, from what I've seen in China, they have the worst anti-ecos out of any region.
As soon as you're set up, as soon as you can pick.
I would love to get the stats. I'm telling you, the stats are crazy. I've only seen 1 day's worth really, and I know that the stats are out of control.
Nobody. Perfect timing on the peaks. Does get the classic out, but
Dazzle Driggs, appreciate the prime. Thank you so much for the 7 months.
Winning out.
Okay, now they get the Marshal, of course.
Essentially, eco round. They had a sheriff and a ghost, and that was it.
Against the armors.
That was all they had available. Now this time, I mean, I'm not one to diss the back-to-back eco thrifties, you know. I'm not gonna slate them. I'm not gonna hate them because we've just seen them work.
Here we go. Garage gets a kill. This guy's locked in. He needs a smoke. We got no smoke.
But, oh, what is this from EDG? Out over towards B.
That is very lucky.
Nice shot, bro.
Doesn't find another pick, but he's just gone and found.
Jesus, A site's open. A little bit of damage. They're going to group up over towards A. Some guns for them to pick up. They pick up one.
He's got his cam up in any second.
They can push over towards here. Another gun to pick up, I'm pretty sure.
So quick.
Wait, am I wrong? Is this literally not a gun here?
Don't think so.
Why did they run by it?
Might be able to get... Did you just miss the timing?
Oh,
No, okay.
Scales wasn't ready.
I was going to say, I thought, did he miss the timing? Had he just seen something?
Oh my god, no shot.
The fact that there isn't a secondary peek off the back of
Yeah,
that
now these guys are just making sounds. Slowly's got to do the work.
But Spike goes down.
Luckily he has a gun because his teammate died next to him.
Beyond the side, they are being pushed and pressured from all sides, and the retakes coming on through. Chichu manages to fight to make this
Oh god, they've been ecoed, man. This region is crazy for it. This region is crazy for it. Some nice shots though were hit. Like this one over towards Garage looked pretty good.
It looked for a second like Chichu was gonna have that on lock. He's so good on the defense.
Nicely done from Slowly. Hit a lot of shots. I mean, that shot was great, man.
But 9body opening it up, and this push over towards B from EDG, it's just a little bit risky, a little bit dangerous. When you're up against a Thrifty, when you've got the better guns, why are you taking those close range fights against the ISO and the Yoru? Because you know they're going to be wanting to peek out of B on their Thrifties. And now EDG.
Okay, now EDG going for another low buy, so I guess they win this one. Honestly, it might be too many guns to win this one. What's going on?
They want to keep this game of cat and mouse with the rounds going. And you know what? Who can blame them?
Might just have too many guns on this.
I want to see it.
I want to say
nice shots, man. Nice trade.
Get
the ult as well. They can play a little different now. They can kind of learn and take a site if they want fast floods. You'd always have the number advantage.
I like Scales' positioning there, though. He does just note Jenny. Oh, and the double swing is so clean. Sword, though.
The trades, though. They get in trades every single time.
At least. Okay, well, maybe not anymore.
Dude, what a round, by the way. Okay, I'm seeing what Saint was telling me about. The team's about individuals, because the individuals are actually frying right now.
Shenanigan in the mind of another Thrifty round, and that is going to be a little bit of a
little regen value on this last swing, yeah. Dude, I thought when he got hit here, I thought he was going to insta swing before the regen as well.
Greatest amount of success there with 3 players still being alive at the end, which means they are just going to have to
yeah, was actual regen showed value.
And actually, they don't sit on their hands. There's a couple of bits of utility
okay, so
missing amidst this.
We got a lot of ults on this one. Big buy round, force him down to an eco.
It's not as bad as I thought it was going to be.
Double damage shock comes in, but for some reason the shock is at the back instead of the bounce shock.
Shocks and vulnerables try and find something, but EDG, they're ready for it. Not going to fall foul.
Maybe because of the pathing, I guess. They normally path at the back.
Not being noted over towards C long, and the cam is there from the Cypher as well to try and bait the attackers.
Either that or it's a mistake, who knows.
C-long, but no.
This is kind of nice at the moment from TYL though. They get a lot of info over towards C and stack everywhere heavier. They got 3 passes here. Even though they lose this, there's still a lot of people here early.
Yeah, and that paranoia is absolutely huge.
Yeah, no, that Omen flash was legit. Ult goes in the 4v5.
Pocket dimension. 1v1. We talked about this being a decider of the greatest.
Let's go next round. At least they didn't use both for the ults, right? In the 4v5.
Madness as well. And that's left us in a 5 versus 2.
But the Yoru ult makes no sense.
And look at this ironclad defense.
Because what are the other 2 meant to run in against the 4?
Very much like just buying themselves the space to back away. They've already sent Kankan on a little bit of a wild goose chase to go save that up. But even that's not safe because look how far Slowly has pushed. Turns the attention for the second shot there as well. Not quite connected though. 10 HP is being pressured and they're not going to let this go without a fight.
Damn, bro.
A single classic bullet's all it takes at that point.
Let's stick to the rifle after seeing that.
The Thrifty that we've seen, but still the weaker buy going into this is going to prove far superior.
And I think that shows how both of these teams are treating this. Okay, it's not a must-win for EDG, but they are shoving everything they can. And the quick switch there, as soon as they take down Sword, on top of the box on B yet again, to push out in, to take the space, and then to continue pushing, to try and take down the op. It's confidence from EDG.
Okay, money's completely in the bin. And then, wait, they just messed up their buy, no? I think one person's all in. I swear it looked at Slowly's money and he has 100. And everyone else is low buy. I think he's all in for some reason.
All glorious 5 rounds of it. Yeah, you know what? I'll put my prediction in. You know, they've got it. It's done. There's no... Next round. It's 4-2.
I mean, at least right now, Tyler's made the right call for the
because they got the
round.
worst guns, yeah.
Didn't get much chip damage, only onto Smoggy though.
Dude, they got so many ults, man. I can't believe that round I just saw from Tyler.
So
They went all in. They went all in a 4v5. Retake over towards B. Sure, the one ult I can understand. The second ult on top of it, crazy, because 2 personals to try capitalize off of it when it's literally 4 on site.
Yeah, there we go.
And then,
I love the aggression here and a lovely adjustment.
And then on this round,
to find
I'm pretty sure I want to look at
is gonna be a
slowly,
little bit of a
but I think he
problem for them, but they've got
forced
this
into
space
this
that they can
somehow.
pivot off of over towards A, and we can just.
I tell you what though,
force
3
them
person
into
stack
the
over
back
towards
lines
A,
here
it's
with
actually a
the
little
connection
doable for Tyloo. This guy doesn't have too much time.
He has to get back out. Does indeed, and
That was a great
actually
recon.
lovely information play. Jenny will find one, but slowly and Yo-Yo managed
Guys,
to find two.
where are the
Make that
comms?
3.
How's this guy got
It's
2
starting
under?
to come together a little bit, but slowly. HP solo Can needs to hit the shot, a single mid shot, and it could be that, but it's long range shorty to find it. 1 versus 2. Spike does just about.
Dude,
go
100.
down.
Wait, what?
Now
Why
we
is he
can
bored
back
here?
on up, but if you're
Everyone
90,
else,
I mean,
everyone else is eco. Everyone else is
it's not
low
the
buy, so they
greatest
can buy
weapon to
next.
save, but even
This
trying
guy has to
throw
save,
your name into the clutch
and then I
win
don't think he
here
has enough money to drop him
is
anyway.
being gate kept very nicely by this setup. The 2 duelists getting it done, and Can has got the right angle, has the
1-9.
shot as well.
Okay, so what do they
And
do? Low
put to
buy
bed my
again?
silly idea that could, but there was a moment, and I saw your reaction to it, Echo. There was a moment where you believed as well. It's the 3 pieces they break onto. Well, they stop anybody breaking onto site between Slowly and Yo-Yo.
Yeah, I mean, Yo-Yo's recon there was so crucial to be able to get those shots.
Unless he's got like a
Because the
judge,
EDG, they
some
did
kind of
learn
judge
from the
plan.
pistol, they did clear
Like a
out
judge
short.
setup they
Okay,
like to
there
do,
was quite a lot
so he
of
doesn't
lights for
care.
It did bring it a little bit close, but
Bucky setup.
Tyloo, no luck on that.
He's got a
relatively
judge
low buy.
setup.
They can buy up
He actually
people like
wanted
shields.
to. He wanted to
One
buy a
of your favourite
judge.
guns,
Shot.
got the judge over on
I'm alright with it.
Slowly. Oh, he's in garage as well.
Oh, that's so good. Please go garage. Please go garage.
Okay, same
Please
thing.
go garage.
Camera goes early. They had a
Go
trip
garage.
here, not an aggro round, so he picks
I
up the
think they
trip.
just
Double
wanna
damage
full
goes
frontal B
in.
assault.
It's a straight up B retake
The
again.
judge might be able to, if you can sort of like
Oof.
get close enough when the smokes fade.
Dude, at
but
one point they got to
I
hold
don't think it's
B
gonna happen.
with
It's,
people.
not great
Sova
weapon,
ult goes
especially
in,
if
but they
Jenny
used their
can take
double
any
damage
further
early, so they
space
didn't
with
even
his
try
ult
combo
angle.
it.
Spike's gonna go down. I love this position. Just holding for anybody rotating from window.
This is almost unbreakable. And they've
Yeah,
got
this
the
is
backup in the
ironclad.
backline as well from EDG. They've got nobody's ult.
Ooh.
Ooh. I say the first
Oh.
fight. Oh, Scales finding 2 here gives them a foot in the door, but
No
again, still
vision
these smokes
block.
causing so many
No vision
issues.
block against the
drone
Sova
going
ult.
out, bit of a problem because it means that he can't stay anonymous for long, and Chichu is going to be
Dude,
mercilessly
Scales have just
abused
stuck
by
that
the
there
Hunter's
with his
Fury.
shield.
Not going to be taken down, mind you. Slowly's found another pick amidst all of this. Low HP. There's no cover to try
No
stop this,
way.
but Scales has found both, and time for the defuse amidst
Is
all
there
of
time for the
this,
defuse?
and they get it done.
No.
It shouldn't have been possible. No!
I was gonna say, holy. That would have been one of the
That
most
must
mad
have
rounds
been-
ever.
Photo finish.
I think he could have
7-6
stuck
seconds,
half because he had the
Scales with
shield to
full
tank a
package.
fast
Scales
shot. He
leveled
would have gone
up
down
since the
for
game
it.
against JDG, where
But
it
also,
did not go so well this ISO, but look at him now. So clean, composed against the Neon.
Hit
And
some
then the
nice.
spray down here at the end
It's
is
some nice shots
Chichu
though.
and
Gotta give him that.
nobody swinging
Okay, well
together.
this is a time I'd say they've at least got to hold
No
over
time
towards
in the
B, which means they might go
play,
aggro over towards
outcomes
middle if they don't
out.
feel comfy doing
And
it.
this is needed.
They're getting
Not
full
just-
info
I think
C, so they probably
strategically
don't
they're
start
playing
as many
defense pretty
people
well,
C
right?
if they want.
B has been
And 2 over
a
there.
point of
Maybe
abuse
just have
for
1 over
EDG.
towards
They've
B.
been really taking advantage of the relatively weak
They could definitely talk about the fact that they're not playing together. Right, a big part of this combo of this big part of this comp is like double damage into the Sova util, whether it's the shock dart we see over towards A or whether it's the ult that we saw over towards B. That can be comboed way better.
Yeah.
Chat, let me shut my window real fast.
The clutches, you can get a little bit shaky, the adrenaline's high, so just taking a second to bring the level back down to base and have a bit of a chat. The fact that they did, that's the worst one, is that you could do everything basically perfectly and it'd still just not quite be enough by a matter of 0.76 seconds, you know. It's heartbreaking. But
It is.
at least you can take heed in the fact that you broke through what we were talking about as nearly impenetrable defense.
Yeah.
All right.
Like, you still feel good about it. It looks like
What
there's a
should you
set
pick in
play
Haven,
being set
ISO or
up here.
Clove? I mean, do you
Oh, it's
have
the Paranoia,
a
so here we
smoker
go,
or not?
Tyloo on their relatively low
Honestly,
buy,
mate, if
wanting
it's
to
just
take
ranked,
control of a main,
like the
but
Clove's
EDG,
fine.
they might just be running it down towards C, and this is a great call from the coaches if this
But
is
ISO's
what
pretty
goes
legit if you
down.
have a smoke, man. Just make sure you
Looks like
just do what
it's
they
maybe
see what
not gonna be a
EDG are doing.
rundown, but a bit
Just
of
do
a
this
slow
every round.
meander down.
Grab 2 people,
Food for
smoke
thought with
this.
the
You can recon if you
spotted
want,
and
but
with
just
the
get the orb
smoke,
and then have your
still
ult every
seem
time.
to want to go
It'll
for
be the
it. There's
easiest
the
game
fast
ever.
lane to buy them the space onto site, and space they have in spades, leaving Chichu here as well as all of these players.
I like the change up from EDG after this timeout though, straight up C
Can't hear
hit.
anything just yet, Fitz,
A lot of
so
times we
I'm
haven't
assuming
been
gonna get car. Actually,
really
no, they're
doing
not,
much
so
on
he can
C
just
other
tuck
than
in,
like the
have this hard
C
right angle.
default.
We're gonna get spotted by the droid immediately needs
Especially in
to
the
adjust.
last 2 rounds.
Has no backup or support out here. Vulnerable goes out. Scales will capitalize. Now they've bought themselves a foothold to look back into long. And Can has to hold the angle. Flash to go in deep there, and it is absolutely stellar.
Bro, Scales
has
is
found yet
wild.
another, but they're running
Scales
low on
is so
forces, they're
insane.
running low on time here as well, and as all the players back up, Jenny just gonna tuck on in. They need to clear this. They do in fact clear this, but the issue is
This guy's
Smoggy is
crazy
there,
good.
and going 1-4 and
Look at the amount of kills he gets when he should be getting kills.
Nicely played, but just not enough to
guy's-
get back
Guy's
onto site.
insane.
Yeah, and it's one of those rounds that you're not expecting to win. You're not expecting to come out on top there, really. But Scales is putting on a performance. This man has warmed up into this match, and I don't know, it might be the
Crazy
stage,
baby.
it might
Hello,
be the
Jocelyn, mate.
crowd.
How you doing?
Something is working very well for him, but now EDG up to 5th, looking to try and
Okay, where we at? We need to keep an eye on the money before it disappears. Big rounds. Big round for Tyloo. They finally got their money sorted. Took him a couple of rounds.
On the attacking side, especially on someone as crucial as your
Sure.
Cypher. Trades over towards A main, pretty typical, and now B. This is where Tyloo are waiting. And
Yeah, and we said to cover up B, they might start fighting middle a little bit. I thought it would be like a push down, but maybe they felt like that was too obvious, so they go for a double hold of site.
Punishing Paranoia,
Whoa.
really wanting to capitalize on the neuro.
Yeah,
effect,
I mean, we go
and
for the
won't quite be able
TSM
to do
ult.
so.
He
fact,
he
quite the
ulted the guy
opposite
over
there.
towards here, but now his teammate's not covering him.
Oggy
And now
tries
even
to
if he
1v1
wins this,
again,
he's
and
gonna
will
get
indeed
killed
do
because-
so. Scales has been an absolute menace on the battlefield until he's in.
He's trying to
Important
cover his
to
teammate
mention.
from dying. These
And
ISO
goes on up
ults
there.
are
I mean,
criminal
they're
right
pretty
now.
close.
Every single time they're in a man
Only one
disadvantage.
surviving player in the round, but I mean, when
And he keeps
even
losing them.
losing in the ultimate there, it gives everyone an idea as to, or a chance to reposition to
Yep.
go and capitalize as you get brought back to reality.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think the funniest thing for me here is we had 2 of the EDG attackers in the defender side spawn.
No matter what, that was getting
which I think is
traded.
always very
Yeah.
interesting.
I mean, his
Open up
teammate
and
had
then
no
Kang
faith in
Kang
him as well. He's
out
gonna go
with
trade
the
him.
right there. Only sheriffs now for Tyloo's
Sheriffs
EDG.
go
A
out.
secure
Do they want to
6.
try
Now
pick up
Tyloo
an op?
looking
Maybe
to try
that's
and
the
keep
2.
it
The
safe.
2-2. Oh,
But the only sheriffs
okay, we're all good.
and still on top of
Another
box once
another
again.
C default for EDG.
I mean, why not, you know?
Eternal, thank you so much for the
In a
prime. I
world where
appreciate
you
the
could
3
be on
months.
top of
Thank
a
you for doing that.
box, be on top of a box, you know?
You sound like a cat.
It's one of those inspirational, like, Instagram quotes, isn't it? Like the, if you can be on top of the box, you should. I'm gonna start posting really stupid stuff like that. That's gonna be my timeline from now. Is I'm just gonna spam it with really
Okay,
like
Jewel of the
meaningless
Torch short.
words.
I'll use that as my morning affirmations from now on as well.
Like in a world of shorties, be a judge.
Oh,
Oh, you're the short one and the judge. There we go. And
I
Scales
am.
actually opened it out.
dude,
I said you
They
said only
hate picking
sheriffs,
up
and I was
guns.
like, hold on.
What?
And then slowly with another one, they can make this happen. They almost line up. Chichu does need to reload, does so in the open. No one's gonna push. They have managed to bring this back into some repair, but this
they're
is
here
Kang
fast. They
Kang
broke the trip. They
alone
should know about
applying
it. They
that
should know
pressure
at
to
least one
allow
has the
them.
gun, but they
But
only know about
he
one.
has a Vandal and
No one's
Scales
looking
still
behind,
in
even though
the
they broke a
server.
trip.
So
Guys,
there's the shot for the first. One tap. Chichu is going to be holding it, and now nobody needs to capitalize. There's the first. No information on where the last is. Now Can has been an unknown entity for the last
Oh
couple
my
of seconds,
goodness.
and there pops out at the right second to stop things getting too scary. But alas, commendable eco there.
Tyler are really making me scared.
Just sheriffs.
Just sheriffs, but it's slowly.
Yeah, the
slowly
sheriff rounds are looking like their
headshots.
closest rounds.
Scales as well.
There
with
was
a little
nothing
flip.
slowly about that. Respectfully, those openings, there was, how do you contend with instant death?
This is one of the things I think about Tyloo that's always really interesting is they will always be getting kills. It's very rare that there's a
EDG, yeah, it does look like a couple of the comms. They look like a couple of the comms are getting lost or are rough. It is a little weird.
As now they've for once taken full main control.
I wonder how much talking Simon did. I mean, Simon looked like he was a relatively quiet guy, but maybe he did a lot of dead comms.
And secured. They should have the drone on the attacker's side, but they're going to hear this drone from the defenders, and Kang, you can clear it out with a ult.
Didn't check close left, mate. Come on.
Fury, and it's such a bottleneck location, so they all are gonna get tagged by that. Nobody does find one. Scales has managed to find two.
And then slowly ults and then leaves his team. But I guess he did it because he thought he was gonna get hit by the Sova ult, and he at least thought that the Yoro was checking him. But he doesn't know that the Yoro hasn't checked him.
Just to cover nobody on the plant here. Chalk darts just to jump on over top by the opportunity in the window to reposition he will, tucking in hard to clear angle here, and the two of them gonna have to play perfectly off of each other, but there they go.
Nicely handled from EDG.
One, but that's where Chichu activates.
Man, as if Kang didn't check the first corner, bro. That would have been wild. Obviously, like, you can't blame who's it slowly for thinking that he's been checked to his ult himself, but my goodness, imagine he just held strong. He's actually killing so many. Oh, would have probably picked him up in the second shot, it looked like.
Time. They know how to play off of each other. They know how to keep their advantages, and nobody. Yes, he gets the first, and then Chichu, is in for the second, and EDG, like you said, up to 8.
Okay, let's see if they can be a little bit smarter with some of these ults, man.
It is the trading Toblerone.
Okay, install.
Finally win an ult.
Well, that'll do it. It was blind, maybe off information of stand, and then they went for a free pass and swing over towards middle, lost yours.
EDG bleed Tyloo.
Kind of made sense, right? He still had the shield. He should probably be swinging faster.
No HP, but it's about the presence in the server that matters. Drone's gonna go on out, isn't gonna spot anything, and that's gonna allow the room for Yo-Yo.
While this was going on, I think Yo-Yo picked up a orb. I'm pretty sure.
Between these two blades of the scissor, can they close simultaneously? They can't, especially with slowly going down like that. And Yo-Yo left to themselves. Do they? I mean, last round of the half, they've got to go for it. Gets caught by the trip. All eyes going to be on them as they peek out. Are actually allowed past the choke point, allowed further into sight than you'd maybe expect. But Spike gets tapped.
I mean,
gonna hop on out, and that's
it's nicely done from EDG. Tyloo, rough half, man. It's a rough half. I'll put another map down on them that doesn't look great. They just don't use their comp that well. That's the theory. Like, they just don't. Everything that is like good about the comp, I didn't really see them do. They use it to the lowest potential.
Maybe 3.
Yeah, I mean, they only won rounds from individuals. That's
we talked a little bit about qualification and what's on the line. We've just been sent a wonderful tweet that's explained it very nicely, which is if EDG beats Tyloo today, they qualify for champs. If Tyloo beats EDG today, XLG qualifies for champs. So that's what the stakes are on this game, is that EDG wins,
cooking.
They qualify.
It looks okay.
Yeah, I think
it looks okay. I would say they're cooking, but I would say they're doing fine.
I'm gonna go down. I'm gonna
for the stage 1. I mean, like, if we're thinking about food, I think, you know, the hot pot is definitely a good place to look, right? It's
a lot more wholesome, because the top one, is it a duck? Is it a goose? Is it a swan? I'm not 100% sure what bird it is. It's got a very long neck, okay?
What is it, some weird duck giraffe hybrid?
There's some weird animals out there, okay? Like, platypuses glow under UV light. You know, the animal kingdom is wild. But it's got a face and it looks really at peace, but it's... I mean, I don't know. It just seems kind of... you know, macabre.
Look, not to preach veganism on the stream, but you know,
you think G2 is getting on today? No. I think you're crazy.
So
they play 100 Thieves, right?
With this one. Also, that hot pot
if
so
I'll tell you what though, if they're still going with that theory that they wanna like get reps on corrodes.
Yes, please.
You could be right.
Yes, please.
I feel like Sage would know how to make a banging hot pot as well, right?
They might be able to get the 2 maps that they're good at.
Partly just on her, but yeah, like Sage buffs coming soon, especially going into champs. It's not huge buffs, I will say, but I don't think it will really change her place in the meta. But she's
Baby Bay. We think Baby Bay's playing. We don't know yet.
On this match, Tyler now switching onto the attack. The ISO Euro usually pretty good on this
okay, 3 pass and push down. If we start looking at pistols recently, or at least success rate, whoever death balls pretty much wins. And we got 4 pass and push in middle. And I say that as this was just individuals. TP's out of there. They insert 1 bomb in middle. It looks like it's gonna be a quick
and Jenny
round.
is in such a lovely angle here as well. They're very paranoid now.
This was nice as well. They had the 2 late to swing off of the contact as well, just in case they wanted to try fly through window. G2? No, G2 will ban bind. Yeah, they've been banning bind the whole time, right? So then 100 Thieves could win corrodes. And then what? What was the other map they were like fine at? It wasn't on the same level as their bind and their corrode, but they looked alright. Can't remember.
Slowly wrapped as well, and it is a wonderful pistol round to kick this off.
Yeah. A 10-3 start.
Squelchy with the prime. Appreciate the 8 months. Thank you for doing that as well, bro. Appreciate that. Thank you.
You're feeling very comfortable, very happy.
Haven? Yeah, I think it might have been Haven.
It made a lot of sense relatively.
Sunset? No, the Sunset looks rough, dude.
But then the second
Sunset Lotus still lose against most teams from what I've seen.
Because it doesn't.
Sunset, maybe they have a better chance of getting that to an okay level in a week. That Lotus will lose to most people, other than like the other teams that perma ban it like Loud that we saw.
It was a goose, by the way.
It was a goose, yeah. Do we see a Thrifty?
Yes. Next question. I don't even know why you'd ask that.
Nice shot, bro.
Like that.
Come on, slowly,
like that.
no.
Like exactly like that. And there's no trade, and Choo-Choo is at half health.
He's got the regen shield. He's up to 75 at the very least.
Yeah, but it's so hard to eco teams when someone has a Marshall, though, man. I'm telling you.
So thin to cover the gap after the Omen goes, no smokes. So you have to bring the Neon over to A, and now this leaves this massive gap. Okay, they do have the reinforcements in the right place, and nobody is here. Genie is here at the very least.
Double peek. Oh, they needed the trade there. Okay, Jenny is single-handedly brought this round back into. I need to stop bullying you about asking about the thrifties.
They have taken a lot of space to garage, though.
Probably wasn't going to be. But that glimmer, with that opening bit, and the best player to
bit of pressure over towards B. They saw in front of garage, pulls the rotate away from A. Yo tries to take a timing. Yo takes the timing.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, did they get the timing to go on side? But they're not expecting Jenny to be able to do this.
It's sick timing from him, though.
Back away, but it's still not far enough to find cover from both sides. And now Sword left alone with a classic.
Ooh.
And now suddenly no heads and a 4K on the flip side. Incredible scenes.
Yeah, I mean, slowly open that up and we were thinking for a second it could have been. Again, Tyloo players show that when the pressure is on, they can also shine. What a shot from Slowly. It always feels like the Omens over towards B get taken down, but EDG, despite the fact they were split across the map.
Is if Jenny doesn't get the 2K to start that off with, that round is a thrifty.
So this is Tyloo's map pick as well. Oh, this is looking insanely rough for them.
Start planting the spike with more players alive, and Jenny isn't there to do the wrap.
Becoming a fast one.
The spike going down.
Let's see how the big buy run looks.
Yeah.
So Jenny finding both there and not getting traded wins the round.
I find it so mad that they picked this map, but they look like this.
So doesn't really matter as we now head over towards C, just breaking trips.
Haven't seen C defaults to try and make sure they can get orbs.
Might be a little bit of a bait, a little
or comp on attackers based around trying to get ults.
From the side of Tyloo, trying to get the EDG rotators over, but there's still 2 in a main. The Neon and the Omen, they're ready to receive.
Ooh. Good damage over towards Sword there, but
Big
Nightbody
Joe.
ultimately to find a first pick there.
Timing of
Done
timing for
so much
garage.
already. Knows that there's one player at least was
Looked like
long,
it could be
and,
okay.
they are
Final quarter
tagged
push
up
over
to
towards A.
knife. Jenny, there's the first tucked in. There's the slide.
Ah,
to
that
try
was
come
nice from
second
Jenny.
the
Just
edge
held
of the
strong
wall,
on the
and that
slide. That was
spike
cool.
drop, weapon upgraded. And absolutely.
Aces, thank you so much, man. Appreciate that, Aces. Good
way to
seeded.
play this. Goes for Sword as well, and now it's just slowly.
Dude, Jenny's made these rounds easy, though.
Nobody will find the first kill, but
Okay.
okay. Lovely shot to Jenny.
Does a great job, man. I gotta give him that.
Still so much
Bit of an
more
overheat,
required
so we
to-
compliment him, of
It
course.
wouldn't necessarily be reasonable to us, but it has been whittled down to a 1 versus 2. Pre-firing the corner, that's going to give them an idea about whereabouts and how far they've pushed so they can get ready here. I love this little bit of an elevation. They are just going to crush from both sides.
Yeah, it's a good little
But it's
crossfire
gonna
in
be
this one.
Can first point
Okay,
of
looking easy
contact.
for them. Looking
And
real
that will
easy.
be the round done and dusted.
Yeah, the bonus
Everyone's sitting around
round
3k
from
for
EDG.
Tyler, and buy it's not gonna be that good.
Heroics from Jenny just to stop that push. After Smoggy was taken down by Ninebody there, over towards the A site, it looked like it could have happened, but Jenny, even with a Bulldog, are so clean with it. And yeah, that last little bit as the spike was down in A main, completely shut out, and now Tyloo. Okay, 3 Guardians, 2 Vandals. They're up against an Odin from Smoggy because this
Yes,
window's been
Smoggy.
peaked so much. Nothing found to start with though.
Okay, wild random haptic spray just to cover the angle and hopefully get a bit of chip damage. Unbeknownst, nothing has been found. Oh, look at the aggression on this though. They're
Yeah, man,
expecting it.
they're all
but
over them.
not
I will say
ready for
Jenny's
it.
playing great though.
Yeah, they're just so
Like a
quick
couple
on
of
the beats
overheats,
for
but in
EDG.
terms of the amount of
They're
duels
confident they
Jenny's
know
winning,
they've got
it's
this in the bag
wild.
now.
And can. Gonna wait for the drone to be able to peek. Drone gets spotted, so they actually decide just to back off. Neon gets caught in the tripwire, so Jenny is just going to be known.
Yeah,
Ooh,
hesitation
they're
of
not
the flash
expecting
cost
Scales
his
to be
teammate
down quite as under their
a
nose
death,
as
though.
it was. Smoggy gets 1, and look at the pace on this.
Okay, this was nice.
Neon,
Dude, they
Jenny
absolutely wrecked them. The fact this was Tyloo's map pick, that's kind of crazy. Dude, I'm watching Tyloo in these games, and I'm wondering how on earth,
Absolutely
how on
deserved
earth
hype
did they
there.
get to
What
this
a
stage of
map.
playoffs?
What map? And don't forget that was Tyloo's map pick as
Obviously,
well.
EDG look kind of nice on some of
EDG,
these
they
rounds,
showed
but
that,
I
okay,
still can't
we
work
can
it
win
out,
this in
man.
2. We floated Lotus because we are not afraid.